Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at the Caulifla here. So we looked at the World Tournament Awakening Kale. We're going to look at the World Tournament Awakening Caulifla as well. You know what's so funny is I don't know, like I wish the characters were just molded into one. Like, if we combined both into one character, I think we'd have a very good character. Like, imagine if they were just literally combined. So, like, you know, we'd have the guard, we'd have the dodge, we'd have the support, like, stacking. They'd attack and defensive debuff. I mean, defensive debuff, there are a few, you know, historically, defensive debuff has been actually worthless. It's done nothing. But at least now there are a couple of competitive fights where lowering defense can be effective, like the Supreme Magnificent Battle Trunks fight, but I don't know. So Caulifla is going to be a character built completely around dodging. People are going to see the stacking and their eyes are going to explode out of their skulls. Oh my god, stacking. But like, it is a World Tournament free-to-play character, dude. Like, it's not, like, that rinky-dink stacking I don't think is going to really do too much for. We'll see. Let's jump into a stage here. Go ahead and see how effective Caulifla is going to look. In terms of 200% leader skill units, we got Jiren, who is not out, and then we have Kale, who of course is out. Caulifla does want to be run on a full Universe 6 team, though, this ability right here. So, of course, we'll make sure to do that. We'll run Caulifla on a full Universe 6 team and see how she looks with her dodging and her stats and stuff like that. Alright, guys, we are here in an event. Let's go ahead and see how our girl Caulifla is going to do. Now remember, Caulifla is obviously on the team with a lot of Kales, so we're going to be able to get Caulifla's passive pretty easily here. Now, Caulifla needs to do 3 dodges in order to fully build up. She has a 70% chance to dodge as long as Kale is on rotation, and then, of course, she builds up with every attack dodged. So she's just at a 70% chance to dodge, huh? I mean, I guess that does make sense for a free-to-play character. So we're going to have a 70% chance to dodge. If that fails, then we'd have a 30% chance to dodge from her hidden potential system. So let's see if we get any good stuff to happen right there. 174k defense at the start. That's obviously pretty bad. So she's going to be true dodge or die in any real fight. All right, there we go. Perfect. So obviously we wanted to dodge the super. Okay. Good. Sure. We went into a fight that's not even really that tough, and we're getting destroyed, man. Please. Can we not? Now, we have a full Universe 6 team, so she has the 20% attack and defense times 7. That's going to get us up to, what, 140% attack and defense? And then, of course, she's got the 6% crit times 7 as well. And then, eventually, she gets an additional, there's a high chance to be a super after she does her 6th attack in battle. It's funny, I feel like the Kale and Caulifla, if they were comboed into one character, I think they'd be very effective. I mean, if they had Dokkan Fest character level stats, they of course would be quite a bit more effective as well, but it's just like these World Tournament characters, you know, like these free-to-play characters just having, their stats being as low as they are, like, it should be criminal. Like, I don't think the power creep Dokkan gives us with Supreme Magnificent Battle and stuff like that is the biggest deal when they're giving us, like, such great, like, EZA characters and stuff like that. But, like, I mean, good free-to-play characters could factor into that as well. I just don't understand why, like, Caulifla and Kale can't be super good. Just, they have to be on a full Universe 6 team or else. Like, why not? I don't understand. I think it's just, I don't know. I mean, Dokkan is doing good and shit like that. Like, I get it, but I just feel like it's so very easy for Dokkan to just let a free-to-play character be good, but just heavily restrict them to one team. It's not a big deal. Bro, like, they literally are, like, they're going to drop the hardest fight in the game in, like, you know, 12 hours after this video goes up or something like that. And in this fight, they want you to beat it with Universe 11 characters. I saw so many people were like, that's not that bad. Just, we got Jiro to Dispo and Topo. Yeah, guys, like, I'll be okay with my Rainbow Jiren and my Rainbow Topo, but you know, like, there's not exactly Universe 11 characters that are going to be good for that. That's where it's like, Casserole that free-to-play World Tournament, or, well, he's not World Tournament, but that free-to-play character, the ECA character from last year, like, what if he was actually competitive with big fights, provided it's, like, full Universe 11 or something like that? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. All right, Caulifla. So she is up to 428 now, after getting a couple dodges and a couple of stacks, so, I mean, that's certainly competitive. Again, I feel like I like the Caulifla better than Kale. I don't know, like, Kale's defense, I think, is a little too low, with only 70% chance to guard. Yeah, right. That's not really going to be too good, I'm thinking. But, I mean, that's why, like, if they were combined into one character that was guarding, dodging, and supporting, that'd be really good. All right, so Caulifla's fully built up. Would we live this? I think so. Yeah, this Rosé doesn't hit that hard. Doesn't he hit, like, 800k or something like that? It's not that bad. All right, so now we'll have Caulifla just continue to build up here. She gets the guaranteed additional right here. This, of course, is because Kale is in the same turn. We could get the hidden potential system additional, but I gave Caulifla just, you know, dodge. Oh, we did get it. Okay. I think we're still an attack short of 6 attacks. So, next turn, we'll be able to unlock the 6th attack. So, okay, there we go. We'll see what Caulifla's stats look like on the next turn, with many stacks at this point. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get another turn of stackaroos here. All right, so Caulifla's up to 673. Okay. Damn, yeah, dude. Like it's like if like she. I mean, we are on turn 6. This is our 3rd rotation right here. Yeah, it's like if she had the 70% dodge, and she was guarding, and she had the support, she'd be a nice little free-to-play character right here. Remember all these super attacks we are stacking up? I mean, the Kale and Caulifla, they're okay. I mean, they certainly could be way worse. They at least have got abilities that would make me consider running them, right? Like, we're not looking at, like, horrible, like, they've got nothing, they're terrible. Like, it's definitely not like that. I mean, if Caulifla's hitting her dodges, if Kale... I mean, I don't know. I mean, Kale probably needs to hit her hidden potential system dodges, honestly. I know Kale is guarding, but, like, it's just... Guarding is not, like, you know, 4 years ago, it's like, oh, they're guarding, dude. That's crazy. But now it's like, they're guarding, okay, and they got 1 million defense? They got 700k plus defense? Something like that. This is type advantage, so we should be okay. Remember, Kale is 70% guard. We guarding? Yes, we are. There we go. Let me come back for one more turn. We could just see what Caulifla's defense looks like next turn. After having stacked up a bunch, we've done the 6 attacks at this point. So, yeah, there's... Oh, well, you know what? Matter of fact... Oh, wait, what? I don't know if I've got full dodge on him. That was death. And that was a 5 dodge that saved us right there. Because he doesn't have dodge built in, Kabe, right? Damn, I got no equips on Kabe. That's so crazy. Okay. His EZA is probably going to suck ass, by the way, Kabe. Because, I mean, he still is built around the unit super attack where he's got Vegeta, so... Alright, well, that's good. We were just about to die right there, but we lived to see another day. That's good. Alright, guys, what are we looking at? 700k, okay. So, she does seem to build up a little bit faster than Kale does, at least. We'll let this turn right here go. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about Caulifla's link set, did I? What is it? Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Prodigies, Wars of Universe 6, Turner of Power, and then the Shadowing the Limit link. Okay. So, yep, there was the Caulifla and Kale. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're also not the worst either. I mean, they easily could have been made way less ineffective. They at least have got abilities where you could toy around with running them. I mean, you know, the stacking is at least nice to be able to build up a little bit. I mean, maybe you want to use items to protect the weak turn. Oh, we got the triple super, nice. Maybe you want to use items to protect, you know, their weaker turns, and then they build up a little bit towards later. Something like that. I guess it is possible, right? We'll see what Kale does. Will Kale give us 4 supers right here? The 4 super turn? Okay, there's second super by Kale. Remember, Kale could super 4 times. Caulifla could super 3 times. Okay, perfect. Oh, Kale. Okay, a 3rd super. We got 1 more in us, Kale? 3. Okay, sure. Alright, Rosé's gonna super. We're guarding, though, so it's all good. Yeah, we're guarding this, buddy. Nope, we didn't guard. There's that 70% guard. Yeah, again, mix Kale and Caulifla together, and they'd be a really damn good character. All right, guys, so there was our girl Caulifla. Let's go ahead and take a look at her details. So this right here is Aptitude Manifested Caulifla. Her leader skill is Super Int Type Key 3 and 90% of stats. Her passive skill Strength derived from Exaltation. She gets 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. She gets 20% attack and defense and a 6% chance to crit per Universe 6 category ally in the team. She gets 160% attack, a 70% chance to dodge, and a guaranteed additional super if there is a Kale in the turn. Then she gets 20% attack and defense up to 60% with each attack evaded, each attack dodged. Then she gets an additional, there's a high chance to be a super, starting from the turn in which she does her 6th attack in battle. Her super attack is the Energy Blast. Very, very impressive name there. Energy Blast. She stacks attack and defense, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then she lowers enemy attack. Remember that the attack and defensive stack is a 20% stack. Her links are the Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Prodigies, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. And then her 12 key multiplier is 140%. And then, of course, Caulifla's best linking partners look like this. 200% teams. There is our girl Caulifla. Last thing, though, let's make sure to look at her category teams. So Caulifla, of course, is on the Peppy Gal team, sure. Caulifla is also on the Universal Survival Saga category. Nice. Caulifla is here on the Pure Saiyan category team. Caulifla is also on the Universe 6 category. A lot of buffs for Universe 6 lately. Caulifla is also on the Rapid Growth category team. Always good to get more options for Rapid Growth, for sure. Caulifla is also on Gifted Warriors. Nice, we'll take that. Then Caulifla is down here on the Bond of Friendship category team. Caulifla is also on the Tournament Participants. And then finally, both Caulifla and Kale, of course, are on Super Bosses. So let me know what you guys think of the World Tournament free-to-play Caulifla and Kale. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.